Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup. So if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are gonna talk about makeup inventory and some things that I'm not interested in buying and makeup purchases in general. So if you're curious about that, please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm not wearing makeup every day. I wear makeup like 4 times a week and I mostly film those looks. If you're curious about this makeup, I didn't film it, but everything that I'm wearing will be listed down below. So in this idea, I don't have a lot of makeup and I don't think I need a lot of makeup, but this is my makeup inventory. We're gonna talk about some things that I no longer buy. So let's start with the makeup inventory. I have in here my notes, so that's the reason I'm looking them. So I have the numbers here. Let's start with primers. So that includes all face primers, and for that I have 4, and I don't need 4, I don't have a lot, but I would like to have just 2 or maybe just 1 because I would like to use my SPF like a primer. I usually use SPF and then wait a bit and then put a primer on top, but I would like to use just the SPF and I think that would be fine, but of course I want to try some primers sometimes, so yeah. Next we have foundations, and for some reason I have a lot of foundations and concealers and I want to finish a lot of them up, so yeah, I have 8 foundations and 8, I think it's too many for me. I like all of them, that's great, because I usually declutter the products that I don't like. I might prefer to have a smaller collection and to like everything that I have than having a larger collection and just have some products that I don't want to use, and yeah. I hope I can finish 2 or 3 up until the end of the year, but we are gonna see. I hope I will do that because I want to try some foundations as well, and yeah, I don't want to waste a lot of products, so yeah. Next I have 6 concealers. I just bought another concealer like yesterday. I bought the Too Faced concealer, the Born This Way or something like that, in another shade because I have a lot of very light concealers and now I have just a bit of tan, so everything is a bit too light for me. So I bought that in the shade Butterscotch, I think, just to mix the concealers up and maybe into the foundations as well. Yeah, so concealers, I like them all, but again, I feel like it's very hard to finish a concealer, so 6 is not a lot, but I would prefer to have like 4. So I think I will not buy any more concealers this year for sure. Hopefully. Next we have powder. In here I'm doing great. I have just 3 powders, 2 loose powders and 1 pressed. I don't like pressed powders that much, so I have just 1 from NYX. And then I have 2 loose powders and yeah. I will buy maybe a powder in the near future, just I want to finish 1 because yeah, powder is not very interesting to me. Then we have the bronzer category and there I have just 5, and again I'm proud of myself. I have just 2 cream bronzers and then 3 that are powder, and I'm doing great in that category. I don't need more, I don't need less, it's fine. And then is the blush category where I have just 4. I'm very proud of myself in this year where blush is everywhere. I have just 4. I'm very proud. So in here I have just 1 cream blush, the Fenty one, and then 3 that are powders. I think I'm gonna buy 1 or 2 more blushes in this year, but I'm okay with 4, so that's great. Then we have the highlighter category and then I have 7, and I'm trying to use up like 3 of them. That will be amazing, but I feel like highlighter is very hard to finish up, so yeah, I think I'm gonna declutter some because they are old, and yeah, but we are gonna see. 7 is a bit too many, but yeah, I don't want to buy more, but I want to finish some if possible. Then we have eye primers. I have just 2 in there. That's great. I have the Plouise base for the base, and then I have just a pigment primer, which I use on top of any shadows for glitters or something like that, so 2 is perfect. Then I have brow products, and here I have 7, which I think it's a bit too many. I need like 4. I want again to finish up a lot of them, so 7 is fine because I will finish some up in the near future, so everything is great there. Mascaras, I have just 2 and I have just 1 open. That's amazing, I'm very proud. I usually have like 4 at least, and 2 or 3 open, and now I have just 1, so it's great. Next we have eyeliners, eye pencils, everything like that, and there I have 9. I think it's a fair number. I want to buy maybe a blue eyeliner because I don't have that, but yeah, I think 9 is fine. Then I have lipsticks where I have 14. I mean, there are not a lot of lipsticks, but yeah, I want to finish up some. 14 is, it's okay for my collection, I think, but I would like to finish some old ones because I want to try more formulas because I really like having lipsticks, and yeah. So 14 is decent, but I would like to finish some up. Then we have glosses where I have just 4, and I'm fine with 4. This not includes lip balm. I think I have 4 more lip balms, but that's other story. I usually have lip balms in every bag that I have, and they are everywhere because I always use some lip balms, so just glosses 4 are fine. But I want to use some up as well. Then we have lip liners, and here I have just 5, and I'm fine with 5. They are just great. I would like to buy Natasha Denona lip liner, and that is on my wish list for now, but 5 is decent. Then we have eyeshadows. In here I have the palettes that I have, and they are 15. I think, again, 15. I love eyeshadows, so 15 is, it's a small number for how much I love eyeshadows, but I want to buy just palettes that are very special and new, and that are really interesting to me. I don't want to buy something that is just fine. I want to buy just something very special. I can put eyeshadows on a no buy, but maybe a low buy or just interesting buy. Okay, and then I have setting sprays, and I have just 2. That's great. I have a high-end one and the drugstore one for to use on my face, and one just to spray my brushes. That's perfect. And then I have another categories that are not worth mentioning, like eyelashes, false eyelashes. I have just 3, so I just rotate them and throw them away when they are done and buy another ones. Let's talk about some other things that I don't want to buy anymore. So the first one is individual eyeshadows. I don't really reach for them, so I can buy maybe just individual shades like the Melkior ones, and they are magnetic, but not the individual shadows that are just in a pot, just one. I don't want to buy large palettes. So I love eyeshadows, but I have the BPerfect Carnival III palette, and that's a ginormous palette, so I don't want to buy any more of that size. I think maybe 18, 12 shadows per palette is more than enough. Then I don't want to buy any more backups, because I have this tendency to buy backups for everything that I like, but that's wrong, because maybe you are gonna change your taste, or I don't know. I have backup on the Ordinary primer, and I like that primer, but now I want to use my SPF like a primer, so yeah, I have that, and I need to finish it. I have the Born to Glow foundation from NYX as a backup. I don't regret buying that because I love that foundation, but I have a lot of foundations now, so I don't really needed that one. And I have backups for skincare. I always do that. I buy a product and like I don't know, SPF, and I have 2 more SPFs open, and then when I reach that SPF that is a backup, I'm not really interested in it, and yada yada yada. So I want to not buy more backups, but yeah, on skincare I always do that, and not so great. Then I'm on low buy on clothes. I have enough clothes, and this year and last year I wore more PJs and more houseware, so yeah, I don't need more clothes. Where I'm going? I'm staying at home most of the time, so for what? Then I want to watch my purchases in hair products, because again, I don't need that many. I need just a shampoo and then conditioner, and then maybe a leave-in conditioner, and yeah, that's it. I don't need any more than that, so I need to stop buying that, because yeah, I already have on my list a leave-in conditioner and I already have two open, so I always do that. Then I don't want to buy any more nail polishes because, as you know, I am doing my semi-permanent manicure at home and I really like it, but I have again enough polishes. I don't need more. I'm doing my nails maybe once every 3 weeks, so how many colors do you need? So another category of things that I don't want to buy are Cheecks palettes. I don't really like them. I don't have one right now, so I'm very happy that I didn't buy any more. But I used to have a lot of palettes from Elf, and I don't know, I don't use them. I like to choose for myself what blush and the bronzer and highlighter I want to mix. So when all of them are in a palette, I need to reach for more, and then the palette is too big and maybe it's not great. So I don't know, I don't really like that. So I really enjoy having a smaller collection. Of course, I will buy something when it's interesting to me, but I like that I can use all my products and I don't get overwhelmed. And yeah, I think that's best. This was the video, guys. This was the makeup inventory and everything that I don't want to buy anymore. And yeah, so if you like the video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe, give it a like, and I'll see you next time.